Probably by that thing that they're carrying. Don't know what route this was, but I don't think it would make a good cruise. It looks like it left from Falmouth, England, and went down the coast, and they were supposed to go around the Horn of Africa, I believe. On the way to the Far East. Hey Robin, how are you today? Left from England, took a detour through hell. You're not wrong.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？未来全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较必然无过好。
The shell must be protected?
Very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Oh! 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 Okay, so they're weighing anchor. There's Fomorians on board, Elk. And it kinda sounds like that. They have that thing, they were talking about a shell. From Formosa, I think, or somewhere in those parts. Just missed the captain. Why was that guy holding the other guy in front of him? Talk about reaction time. Unholy Captives Part 1. Two people died in this scene. Formosa equals Taiwan. Hey, Morik, how you doing? That's one of the guards. So he was definitely... definitely spiked. Don't know who it is. This guy was holding him. But also, it looks like got spiked. That one just missed. They're trying to unload that cargo. That's the doctor. This has to be the surgeon's assistant, then? Oh, there's... She died? Oh. I'll be right back. Okay, Izzy decided to walk by and just right through my green screen. Can you? It was totally Izzy. She didn't even walk by the screen, she went into the truck. No, you will go around. She's just walking back and forth through the green screen. It's held up by a tripod, and she walked underneath and tried to squeeze through, and then just took it with her. Because dogs are dumb. Oh, Izzy. Okay, so this is like the Fomorian... or Formosan like, leader. His arm is missing. Oh, and this guy's dead. That's one of the officers. His arm is a fork. It is. There's that guy. That's the first mate who's watching that. So then these guys are pulling the anchor. This is the guy that ended up falling down the stairs and being crushed. That guy we've seen a bunch. That, we believe, is the bosun? I might be wrong on that. Not a passenger. Not a steward. Midshipman? No. He's definitely something. Maybe the bosun's mate? He's got a striped shirt. That instantly tells me he's probably French. Right? And then maybe this guy's the bosun. Mr. Top Hat. He's wearing a striped shirt. I'm right and you know it. Okay. Who's this guy? Alright, yeah, we're pretty sure that's the second mate. He's overseeing loading of that. There's the doctor. This might be the surgeon's mate, James Wallace. But he could also be the carpenter. I'm really not sure. A spike landed in between the captain's legs. Who's this guy? That's the guy who got electrocuted. So he was the last remaining Formosan. The last remaining Formosan ends up getting spiked. Taking us to this guy's body. Alright. I am... color me confused. Unholy captives. What do the X's mean? Did the X's mean I got stuff wrong? Not really. Oh, there were 5 deaths during the chapter? Okay. Round and round we go. Alright. This guy. Ahoy!
Ahoy!
They're back.
Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Oh! Oh! Who shot? Huh. That's... Oh, it's a... mermaid? They're mermaids. That's the shell. That's the shell everyone keeps talking about. That's what that glowing thing is. It's the shell. They're mermaids. Or sirens? Mer people. Sorry. Yes. I'm going with sirens instead of mermaids. The Calling. If you go by the green screen again. Dog. Dog. Okay. Izzy, stop. Izzy. Izzy. Stay. What are you doing? Do we know who this is? Oh, that's one of the mates. Well, we know he was shot. Shot by a gun. By one of these guys. Then that chest thing. And then this is the... Yeah, that's that guy. Are they listed as being from Foremost? They are. Okay. Oxen Lan. Chotan. Itbengsia. Banlamin. Okay. I'm confused. I don't know if you figured that out yet, but I'm confused. Interesting. Only now confused? It's been building. It's been a pretty consistent confusion, actually. Miss Lim? Miss Lim. What is happening? It's the same guy. That's that guy. So this, I'm gonna guess, is Miss Lim? Bun Lan Lim? That's my guess. What is happening here? Was this filled with shells? Oh. Are those things attracted to the shells? I'm not really sure how they died. Actually. Oh! Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen. V! Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody from Porcelain Rat Stream. My name is Tugboat. I'm playing some Obra Dinn. and I'm confused. That about covers it. Thank you so much for the shout out, Twigs. Welcome, Porcelain. Thank you so much for that raid. I have a thing for this. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's a raid! Woo! It's a puppy raid! That's a lot of puppy. Thank you so much for that raid, Porcelain. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We are about a little over 4 hours into Obra Dinn, and completely confused. And I'm trying to prevent Izzy from toppling my green screen again. Okay. She's moved along without taking it out. How is your stream, Porcelain? How is Breath of the Wild going? I hope you're having as much fun as I had in that game, which is to say that I've played like well over 100 hours of it, and I haven't done any of the main story. I've just wandered around. Okay. Yeah, she tappy taps across the floor. It's really good. No, she was not happy with me picking her up this time. You just met the Zora Prince. Oh, nice. Nice. Doing very well today, Porcelain. I'm really, really, really enjoying this game. It's so interesting. Thank you for the clip, Ninja. It's very interesting, Porcelain. I am confused, but, how did he die? Does he have a spike in him?
No, the shark is coming right.
Okay, so that's gonna take me to the lady's body. It is a very, very interesting game. I really like the way that they, like, piecemeal feed the story to you. It's fascinating. I'm having an absolute blast with it. My notebook is filled with just random notes that I can no longer process. Because they feed you such small little bits of information. That glowing thing is a shell. I figured that much out. This soundtrack is sensational, Porcelain. And this is the same guy who did Papers, Please, which is incredibly impressive. I have it. Hold on. Oh. Oh! Oh! That guy has been speared. I don't know who it is, but he's been speared. Don't know who that is. But he's been stabbed in the neck? And this guy, who's the officer with him, is just cowering. So he's using whatever's in that chest to draw out these sirens? How did she die? Sad you can't buy the soundtrack for this separately? Aw. Is the soundtrack on Spotify or anything? The Zora Prince is amazing. The clips that I've seen. Who is that? Oh, there's somebody else there. Also, speared? Have a good lunch, nerd, and thank you so much for hanging out. I don't know how she died. That's not super clear. I'm guessing she probably has to spear. Porcelain, thank you so much for the raid, V. Have a great night. I really appreciate it. Only on YouTube? Okay. Thank you again. And if anybody who's in chat, if you don't follow Porcelain, I rate her on the regular, and it's for good reason. She's a fantastic streamer. So if you don't follow her yet, please do so. It's not really clear how she died. She's bound. Was she sacrificed? Ooh. And G, good to see you. Always good to see you. No bias by G. None whatsoever.
More shall gather. More shall enter the fray.
Roche the Rock, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. We don't know who that is. He was speared. What is happening? I did not expect this to be so... like, supernatural. That makes sense? Wasn't expecting such... outlandish stuff. This guy was stabbed in the neck. Wait, what? Wait, what? This is Paul. Oh, no, it's not. I must have moved the mouse. Never mind. I got very confused. The mouse must have moved. We don't know who that is. Never mind. The mouse moved before I clicked. We also don't know who that is. They were speared. They were stabbed in the neck. It kind of seems by this guy. There's a spear going into that. But she was dead. She kind of looks like she had her throat slit. Is there a sacrificed? Eaten, exploded, fell, frozen. Knifed? Poisoned, shot, speared, spiked, strangled, struck, suicide, torn apart. I'll be right back. 1 second, sorry. Sorry. Izzy's very barky right now. She is, she's on her way to the vet now for... She needs, different stuff, so... okay. No, not strangled. We don't know if she was strangled. She seems to have blood on her, right? Struck? No. Shot? Poisoned? Knifed? It's really... I'm not entirely sure what to make of her. There's definitely blood. It looks... anybody have any ideas? It looks like her throat was slit. And I'm guessing by that guy. Or maybe one of these guys? I have no idea what's happening. Okay, it's gonna go to this body. Maybe we can piece it together here.
You still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Nichols. Nichols. So she was still alive. She was... Okay, now we know what happened. She was bitten. Ooh. That's brutal. Eaten? Eaten. Cannibalized. By a beast? Maybe? Knifed, poisoned, shot, speared, strangled, struck, torn apart. She's being eaten, right? And is yelling, Nichols, shoot them. That guy's speared. Who's that guy? That explains the throat, yeah. Claude, maybe? Is he wrestling with that guy? He is. So maybe this is Nichols. Didn't I pick... I think I picked somebody else as Nichols. Isn't Nichols one of the third mate? Something along those lines? Hagen. Wait. Hagen. You still breathin', can you row? Hagen. Who's Hagen? And then Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake. So this has to be Nichols. So that's the second mate. If it's crossed out, I can't pick it? I could just change it. Then this guy. That guy. Hagen. Who's Hagen? Crew. Hagen. McKay. Peters, Naples, Dion, Brennan, Booth, Patrick O'Hagan. Bunk 58. That was one of the ones we found before. One of the bunks we found before. Patrick O'Hagan. You think it's that guy? Maybe it's this guy. O'Hagan, are you alright? Can you still row? Oh no, that might be this guy? Or it could be that guy. It's not really clear. Hey Mark, how are you today? Okay, so what should I put for her? Claude? She wasn't really Claude. Looks like she's being eaten. Torn apart? Strangled? Strangled by a beast? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's do the next one then. It goes well, Mark. I am confused. But I'm having a ton of fun. This game is ridiculous. Bang the chest. Miss Lim, stay down. So that is bang. Bang the chest. So the old guy, who is bound. He was a prisoner. He's using the spear that went through that guy's body to cut his hands. So this is Beng. One of the foremost... Is there a Beng? It Bing Sia. Yeah. That's him. He ends up dying. Miss Ling. We're gonna go with... I'm gonna go with Eaton, I guess. Because it, like, ate her throat out. Yeah, Mark. Basically, ship disappeared, and 5 years later, the ghost ship appears in port. It never returned. It was never seen at its thing. And now we're investigating through the help of a mystical compass to try and figure out what happened. That's Nichols. So this guy was on the oars. So was that guy. Can I assign a fate to him? I can't. He was speared through the head. That guy gets pulled overboard. Yeah, I picked Bitten. Yeah, Mark. You're not wrong there. Is he speaking Russian? Right? Huh. So then this guy's probably Russian. What do we have? Was there only one Russian on board? Leonid Volkov, a top man. No, there was not. There's Alarkus Nikishin and Alusky Toporov as well. My guess is it wasn't a topman that was rowing, it was one of these guys, 46 or 47. Three in the dude's gambling. Right. I'm still waiting to find somebody with that tattoo on their arm. Because I know who that is. So then, that might be Hagen? Because it was this guy yelling, "Hagen, can you row?" Right? I think this is Hagen. Patrick O'Hagan. Thank you so much for the lurk, Twigs. I think that's who that is.
No, the shark is coming.
One for the road. And then this guy... he ends up getting killed by... Bang. Right? Then this guy... we don't know who that is, but he gets pulled overboard. This guy gets speared. It's that guy. Okay.